Hi everyone, this is your girl again, Buki Obukuli, and I'm happy you are here on my channel to hear what I'm going to talk about today. Today I'll be talking about a very important topic, which is how to differentiate between a need and a want. You know, as you walk towards a financially free life, as you walk towards having financial freedom, a very basic part of that life is a budget. And as part of that budget, you have different items, right? And therefore, I'll be sharing 3 factors with you today which you can use to categorize an item as a need or a want. So before I take a deep dive into this interesting topic, I would like to define what is a need and what is a want. And by the way, if you have any questions as I talk, please drop them in the comment section. Also like the video and share. So, what is a need? A need is something that is vital to your existence, that is important for your survival, and it's something that you cannot do without. In fact, economics define 3 basic needs as food, shelter, and clothing. While your wants are things that you desire, which are not necessarily vital for your existence. Therefore, it is important that you prioritize your needs over your wants when you're coming up with your personal budget. By the way, if you've not seen my personal budget video, please go here, it's here, go here and check it out. To further differentiate between wants and needs, I have a method that I use, the UIC method. And this UIC method helps me to identify different items on my budget, and then I'm able to categorize the different items either as a need or a want. And I will also recommend that you use this UIC method for your personal budget. So, number 1, urgency. Must I make this payment now, this month? If your answer is a no, then that item, my dear, it's a want and not a need. Number 2 is importance. Will I lose my shelter or my feeding or my clothing if I don't make this payment now? If it's a no, then my dear, again, it's a want and not a need. The third factor is factor of costs. Is this the minimum I can pay for this particular item? If it's also a no, then that item, my dear, it's a want and not a need. So you have to be able to pass your items through this UIC factor method that I just identified on your budget. However, you would realize that there can be at times a thin line between want and a need. I will quickly go through that particular thin line for you using 3 examples. Example number 1. You have a choice to either make a balanced diet home cooked meal at a low cost, or you go to an expensive restaurant. You eating at home, making your food by yourself, is a low cost. It's a need. However, you going to the expensive restaurant is a want. So in these 2 cases, you're both taking care of a basic need, which is a need, but one is actually your need and the other one is a want. The second example that I would like to share would be you living in a city, getting an apartment which is quite simple and it meets all your basic needs that you need for an apartment. And imagine you renting an apartment in a highbrow part of that city, right? Where you have to break your bank every month to pay for your apartment. You living in that highbrow part of the city, that is a want. However, you're getting a simple, low-cost apartment which meets all your daily needs. That is your need because you need a shelter over your head. The third example I would like to share is example of clothing. Getting a basic shirt and trousers or even a winter jacket for you to cover yourself against the weather. It's a simple need. However, going for top brands all the time, buying things that makes your budget cry for help. Buying top brands that make your budget cry for help, those ones are wants. Because the top brand and the low cost shirts you're buying, they do the same thing. They cover you from the weather condition. They cover your nakedness. So what you want to do with clothing is to cover your nakedness and also to cover yourself from harsh weather conditions. And if a shirt can do that for you, my dear, you don't necessarily need the top brands. So before I give you my final tip on this particular video, I would like to say that you should please like my videos, share with your family or friends, also subscribe to the subscription button so that anytime I post new videos, you can get it on time. And if you have any topic that you would like me to discuss, especially on finance or sometimes on career, please don't hesitate, just drop it in the comment section. I will respond and reply. My final tip for you today would be, now that you know what your needs and your wants are, you need to always prioritize your needs above your wants in all of your budgets. It is the core of it. And the problem is, if you don't prioritize your needs above your budget, you would still have to pay for those needs, meaning that you have to get the money from somewhere, meaning that you have to probably borrow to pay for those needs. And then this puts financial strain on you. And when you have financial strain, it hinders your walk towards living a financially free life. And that is what I have to tell you today, that you should please be able to separate between your needs and your wants, prioritize your needs over your wants, and then you can walk a financially free life. Thank you for listening to my video today, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time.